Welcome to RANsquawk's morning briefing for Friday the 10th of July 2009. Just headed through now 8:30 in London. A quick check through the overnight news and what to expect for today's session. Starting off in the Asia markets, Japanese economy Mr. Hashie said the government will closely watch the stock market and the appreciation of the Japanese yen. Was one of the main comments to come out overnight. The Nikkei finished down just marginally at around 0.04%. However, that did mark a 7-week closing low for the Japanese stock market. Elsewhere on the global front, IMS Strauss-Kahn said may be needed for more stimulus from some countries to exit crisis, and says tightening fiscal policy now would risk killing any signs of green shoots. And on a similar story, much of the talk at the moment, especially in the US markets, is on whether the US may need a second stimulus package. According to Wall Street Journal, the US does not need one though, even though unemployment is rising strongly, citing its own survey of 51 economists. Elsewhere, comments out of Fed's Cohn says Fed hasn't decided to prolong long-term Treasury purchases. Cohn says believes the Fed has the tools to roll back support programs and raise interest rates when necessary. And elsewhere, Warren Buffett, the investor in the US, said on CNBC he probably does believe in terms of a second stimulus. He says the market hasn't turned a corner as of yet. In terms of other notable headlines, in the FX markets, Euro Swiss is trading higher at the moment. Comments out of SNB's Roth reiterating that the SNB is sticking decidedly to its policy to prevent an appreciation of the Swiss franc. Looking elsewhere, gilt futures are underperforming their European counterparts at the moment, very much a continuation of the unchanged decision on the QE program that we saw yesterday. And elsewhere, for the equity markets, seen marginally lower at the moment by around 0.5%, with oil and gas stocks the underperformers, being led by WTI crude futures, which are down just off session lows at the moment, down 80 cents on the session. Looking then ahead towards today's calendar, 9:30 from the UK we'll have the PPI numbers, and then today from the US we'll be eyeing the trade balance data alongside the July prelim Michigan sentiment report.